Pushing the Pylon, 4th and goal, back again, this time Super Bowl Sunday. The big game is finally here. All these weeks of hot takes, predictions, award picks, you name it, comes to a head tonight. We have the Cincinnati Bengals playing the LA Rams, SoFi Stadium. A Super Bowl not many of us picked, and by not many of us, I think unless you're a family member of a Bengals or Rams player, you didn't have this Super Bowl, let's be honest. We have the hype of Joe Burrow, Joey Burr, Joe Shiesty, going up against the LA Rams, who get to play on their home field. It's only been done twice in my lifetime, last year with the Bucs and this year with the Rams, and we know what happened last year with the Bucs. But you're not here for that. You're not here to think about the game and the previews and the intricacies of the game. No, you came here for one thing and one thing only, and that's picks, picks, picks. You want to see more picks than a Peyton Manning rookie year game. And we have them all here for you today. First off, let's talk about the national anthem. One of the most popular prop bets we have. And I'm going to look up the national anthem singer because I didn't do that ahead of time. Mickey Guyton, she is singing the national anthem today. If there's one thing about Mickey Guyton I know, she is notorious for singing fast. Fast. She's a speed demon on that microphone. That's why the over-under for the national anthem is only at 104.5 seconds. That may seem like a lot, but if you watch those Super Bowls, you know these artists crank out those notes. It's the big stage. It's their first time there, maybe their last time there. They want to make an impression. They want to show off their vocals. And all this information coming out about Mickey Guyton being a fast national anthem singer, guess what? The public's going to hear that, but you and I, you know what I hear when I hear that? Take the over. She's milking it. She's milking 104.5 seconds. Take that all day, minus 120. You'll sit there with your iPhone. You'll be sweating. You'll be sweating during the national anthem, but I tell you what, when that final note hits and it's, and the home of the, that goes on for at least 4.5 days. I promise you. You ever watch the Super Bowl? You know that part takes forever, and you're going to wish you took the over when Mickey Guyton's milking those final notes. Give me the over 104.5 national anthem. Next, that opening kickoff. Well, recent history tells you the ball is always going to be returned. I think with the exception of 2 Super Bowls in the past 2 decades or so, it's all been returned. One you may remember, Devin Hester returning the kickoff for a touchdown back in 2006 against the Colts. Doesn't matter. We're going touchback. We got 2 elite kickers out there today. They're going to put it out the back of the end zone. Minus 108 touchback. Look at that. I just told you how the game's going to start. National anthem and the kickoff. Now we're getting to the good stuff. Who do I like to score anytime touchdown props? Well, at plus 140 doesn't seem like a lot, but I think it's a lock. I think Odell Beckham, win or lose for the Rams, scores a touchdown tonight. He's expecting his firstborn child at any day, any moment. His son may very well be born as he's scoring his touchdown in the Super Bowl. Give me Odell Beckham plus 140 anytime score. That's something you can get behind, even if you like the Bengals today, even if you like the Rams today. Doesn't matter. Odell Beckham to score. Now you may be saying, Jim, plus 140, that's not a lot. Give me something a little more challenging to predict, right? I got you. Sony Michel anytime to score a touchdown, plus 350. Love it. Lock that in too. These are props that can happen no matter what the final score is. That's the fun thing. You may win your picks before the final score is decided. Odell Beckham the safest. Sony Michel if you want to get a little riskier at plus 350. But some of you out there saying, hey, Jim, what about for the Bengals? You know, your picks are pretty safe. Your picks are all for the Rams. So you must not have any Bengals touchdown picks, right? Wrong. I have one that you may be saying, Jim, that's the stupidest pick I ever heard of. But guess what? When it hits, you're going to wish you had it. Samaje Perine plus 750 anytime to score a touchdown. I love Joe Mixon to score tonight. I think that could happen too. I think Perine's going to be the sneaky one that may get in that end zone on a 1 or 2 yard touchdown run. And everyone's going to be looking at their card saying, was that Mixon? Oh, no, it was Perine. No. Well, guess what? You can be the one at the party saying, Perine, I had him plus 750. Cash me outside. How about that? So I gave you 3 touchdown scores, all right? That may not be enough for you because you may be saying, Jim, what about the score? Is it going to be a high-scoring game? Is it going to be a low-scoring game? Well, the over-under is currently at 49 points. As soon as it got decided it was going to be Rams-Bengals, I didn't even have the winner yet. And I said one thing. Put me down for the over. And now the over is below 50. I love it. I love it. Over 48.5. I can, and Super Bowls, defense wins championships, especially if it ends up being these guys. That's way more likely to be a defensive game if these guys win, less so if these guys win. I'm still taking the over 48.5. Don't put the house on it. Do not, just a little sprinkle. Pretend you have a little ice cream sundae in front of you. Sprinkle a little bit on over 48.5. I like the over. Now let's get to the real bones of it. Rams minus 4.5. Bengals plus 4.5. Who do you like there? I see a lot of people out there. I don't care what the public numbers are money-wise or at sports books. Just opening up my social media on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. You all love the Bengals. And I know why. Joe Burrow's cool to root for. Joe Shiesty, he's the coolest cat in the room. Of course everyone's going to like Joe Burrow, right? Vegas wants you to do that. Vegas wants you to like Joe Burrow today. They're begging for you to take Joe Burrow at 4.5. One thing you may not know is the Super Bowl winner, most of the time, if not majority of the time, which it is majority of the time, they cover regardless of the spread. So, for example, if that applies today, the Rams are going to win by over 4.5 if they're going to win, or they're going to lose anyway. Or the Bengals are going to win outright or lose by over 4.5 anyway. That's what that's telling you. I'm going to go with the team that I think is going to raise the Lombardi Trophy. Hopefully it covers too, so I look better with that. I'm going against all of you. I'm going on the Rams side. The LA Rams in LA with a goated halftime show. They're going to win the Super Bowl. Book it, book it, book it. Joe Burrow has plenty of time to go win Super Bowls in the future. Just not going to be this year. Though that Rams team is ready to go. At least 2 Hall of Fame all-time greats on defense with Jalen Ramsey, Aaron Donald. You got a quarterback who's building that Hall of Fame resume that just 2 years ago a lot of us said, he'll never be in the Hall of Fame. Matt Stafford comes out, wins the Super Bowl, wins Super Bowl MVP. I don't see why he's not a Hall of Fame quarterback, to be honest with you. Mark me down as Rams minus 4.5. Rams win the Super Bowl. And my Super Bowl MVP? Jim, it has to be Matt Stafford, right? Jim, it has to be Cooper Kupp, right? Jim, it has to be Odell Beckham. You said he was going to score, right? Maybe you want to play some of those to play safe and, make sure you profit. But I have a plus 1,600 MVP pick. Plus 1,600. That means in a legal state, you put $100 down, you win over $1,500. Where do you get that kind of value? I'll tell you. Aaron Donald to win Super Bowl MVP. I love it. Big way the Rams beat the Bengals today. Sack Joe Burrow. Pressure the quarterback. Force him to make bad decisions. Guess what? The Rams have one of the best pass rushers in NFL history with Aaron Donald. One of the greatest to ever play the D-line. Ever. That's baby Lawrence Taylor right there. He doesn't have the Super Bowl to show for it. Tonight might be the night. If you remember back when they played the Patriots a few years ago, the Rams. Very low scoring game. Could have been anyone's MVP. Well, I'll tell you right now, if the Rams won that Super Bowl, I bet Aaron Donald got a Super Bowl MVP back then, 3 years ago. Now's the time to make up for it. Now's the time to cement his legacy where, yeah, we love Matt Stafford, but this is Aaron Donald's team. He doesn't want you to forget that. Oh, how could I forget? One final one prop, the coin toss. Might be the dumbest way to put your money down. Might be like a slot machine, just throw your money in, hope for the best. But tails never fails, they say. Minus 104, you mark me down for tails. Hopefully that prop hits along with all the other ones, and you're coming back on Monday saying, wow, Pushing the Pylon got it right. I can't wait for September, so Pushing the Pylon gives me more winning picks. And to that I say, thank you very much for watching. Appreciate all your support over the season. And even when the Super Bowl ends, I plan on releasing more content for this page, for this channel. So make sure to follow along. Make sure to tell your friends. Make sure to subscribe to all of our channels. Regardless of who wins, it should be a fun Super Bowl. I hope you all eat plenty. I hope you all win plenty. And I hope you all have fun. Have a great night. Enjoy the big show.